All right. Happy Mother's Day to everyone out there. We're going to be recording this, so in case there's moms that are watching the recording, just gonna send out some love to them. So we're going to just start by sitting up nice and tall. Finding that comfortable seat. And for some of us, it's Sukhasana, cross-legged pose, and for others, it's just a kneeling pose here this way. Either way, having those hips higher than the knees is just nice sometimes. Oh, Lynn is just joining us. Yay. Hi, Lynn. Okay, she'll figure that out. All right. Mm-hmm. So this Zoom thing is just so interesting. Fun. Yes. All right. So sitting up nice and tall, just let your shoulders drop away from the ears and close down the eyes if that feels comfortable for you, or maybe just a soft gaze down toward the floor, to the mat, to your yoga space. We'll take a few cleansing breaths together. If you want to take your shoulders up to the ears with the inhale, and then drop the shoulders down and back with your exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale. One more time, inhale. And exhale. And then seal the lips. So breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. It's called Ujjayi Pranayama. You feel the breath in the back of the throat, maybe creating an oceanic sound for yourself. When you start to engage this Ujjayi breath, start to cultivate some gratitude for the mama in your life, wherever she may be. Feel the love that you have for her. Maybe other feminine figures in your life that you're grateful for. Breathing into that love and gratitude. Sending it right into your heart space. And taking your left hand to your heart and your right hand on top. Continue to feel all the things. And I heard something recently that for some reason just put me at ease, that we're all just doing the best that we can in any situation. And so along the road, if we as moms or we as human beings don't do everything perfectly, it's okay. We are all really just doing the best that we can. Cultivating some love and gratitude for yourself. One more deep round of breath. Blink the eyes open, release the hands down toward the mat, and then inhale, reach for the sky. Palms come together, hands to heart center. Inhale, dive the hands forward and open up. Lift through the chest. And then exhale, round through the spine. Draw the hands together without touching. Inhale to open. Here we have seated cat-cow. Exhale, rounding the spine, reach into the chest. One more time. Inhale to open. And exhale to round. This time, inhale to open and then reach the hands up towards the sky. And exhale, the right hand down next to the right hip. Inhale, reach the left hand up. And then a rainbow over with your exhale. Finding a side body stretch. Inhale to open up, look up. And exhale, reach forward to the front corner of your mat or practice space. Inhale to open, lift the heart. Exhale to round. Use the grounded hand to push away. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, back up towards the sky. Exhale, rainbow over. And then inhale, reach both hands to the sky. Big stretch for the side bodies, and then left hand comes down now next to left hip. Inhale to reach those fingertips up, and then find your rainbow here. Moving with our breath, inhale to open, shine your heart up. And exhale, reach forward to the opposite corner of your mat. Inhale, reach. And exhale, round forward, drawing belly button to spine. One more time to inhale, open. Exhale to reach forward. Inhale, reach the right fingertips to the sky, rainbow over one more time. And then inhale, reaches both hands to the sky. Let's turn cactus the arms, squeeze the shoulder blades behind you. Inhale, switch to the right. And exhale, release hands. Left hand to the right leg. Right hand behind you. Inhale, long spine. And exhale into your twist. One more full cycle of breath. Inhale. And exhale, twist. Inhale, come back through center, reach the hands for the sky. Exhale, cactus those arms and twist to the left. Releasing the hands. Inhale, find that length. Exhale, twist, looking over back behind you. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, coming back through center. Inhale, reach the hands for the sky one more time, and then exhale, draw the hands down toward the earth, and then interlace the hands behind you. Draw the clasp hands down toward the earth and bring the chin to the chest. And slowly with your exhale, draw the right ear toward the right shoulder and the hands to that same hip. Staying here for a few rounds of breath. And play around with it here, drawing the chin toward the ground, toward the earth. Or maybe the chin up toward the sky. And find a stretch that feels good for you on the left side of the neck. Stay there for another round of breath. Deep inhale. Exhale. On your inhale, draw the chin back down toward the chest. Draw the hands down toward the earth behind you. And then exhale, left ear over left shoulder, and clasp hands to the left hip. And once again, trying the chin down or up. Finding that sweet spot for the right side of your neck, releasing that tension. Sending the breath there. And a full inhalation and exhalation. Inhale, chin to chest, draw the hands down toward the back body. And release the hands. Coming into your tabletop position with the block. If you did decide to bring a blanket to your practice today, go ahead and place that underneath your knees if that would feel good. Always got to find ways to pamper ourselves here in our yoga. And just a reminder here, throughout our practice today, take care of yourself. Do what feels good, leave what doesn't. All right, here in our tabletop, spread those fingers wide, stacking the shoulders over the wrists and the hips over the knees here. Press the tops of the feet into the mat, into the floor, pressing the palms in as well. Draw belly buttons to spine here. So engage the abdominals. And reach the crown of the head forward here in our tabletop. Inhale to drop the belly, draw the shoulders away from the ears, heart comes forward and lift the gaze. And then exhale, press into the earth with the tops of the feet and the hands. Tuck the chin to the chest, around the spine. Inhale, coming to cow pose. Drop the belly. And exhale, around the spine. One more time, inhale, dropping the belly, coming to cow pose. And exhale, rounding into cat. Inhale, back to your neutral tabletop. Take the hands, one handprint in front of where they are. This time we'll just extend the movement. Inhale, come forward, drop the hips down toward the earth, and look up. We'll stay here for one more breath to make sure that we're pressing into the earth, shoulders away from the ears. Then on your exhale, round the spine, drop the hips to the heels, child pose. Inhale to come forward and drop the hips. Look up. Exhale, round the spine, drop the hips to the heels. One more time, inhale. And exhale. This time stay in child's pose, reaching those fingertips forward, creating those active arms, forearms off the mat or releasing down to rest the forearms on the mat. Maybe the forehead reaches the earth, maybe it doesn't. Always place the pillow underneath the forehead. Do a little rock side to side with the forehead to massage. And maybe shift the hips side to side. Take one more full round of breath. On your next inhale, rise up. Draw the hands, one hand front again, once again forward. Tuck the toes, bring the knees hip width apart if they aren't already. Then find puppy pose. So our hips aren't going to quite go to our heels this time. Draw the hands forward so that when you drop the chest down toward the earth, you get to stretch the chest and through the upper shoulders. If this doesn't feel good in your body, you can always drop back just a little bit, forearms to the earth. On your next inhale, come forward. Drop the elbows to where the hands were and lower yourself all the way down. Having the Sphinx pose here. So elbows are underneath shoulders. Pelvis on the ground. Tops of the feet on the mat. Draw the chin toward the chest to round through. Pull belly buttons to spine just to activate the abdominal shear. And inhale, drop the belly down toward the earth. Look up. Send the chin forward. Get a nice stretch through the throat. Draw the elbows back towards your body. Active pose here. Tops of the hands pressing into the earth. One more inhale. And exhale. Parallel the hands, stacking the hands on top of each other. We're making fists. Place the forehead on the fists or the hands, and then just take the hips side to side. We're here to do yoga also. Release the hands underneath the shoulders. Draw yourself back. Take your knees nice and wide. Big toes come to touch. Find a nice child's pose. Take one more breath here. Inhale to rise up, and then draw the right arm underneath the left, or the left arm underneath the right arm. Palm is up and reach underneath you, threading the needle. Drop the left shoulder down to the mat. Maybe the head comes down, but little to no weight in the head. And the shoulders stretch. Play around with the sensations in the torso and the hips as you use the right hand for leverage to switch a little bit. One more breath. Inhale to rise up, left hand comes next to right. Then thread the needle the other way, drawing the right arm underneath the left arm. Right palm is up. Let the shoulder come down and then the head comes down last. Your head doesn't come quite down. Again, you can use a blocker, pillow. And modify the stretches, the pose as much as you need to. Feel good stretch through the shoulder. You twist through the torso. One more flow around the breath. Settling into the pose. Inhale, right hand meets left. And right back up to your tabletop. Take your knees hip width apart. Go ahead and move the blanket. And any pillows that you have here. Spread the fingers wide, prepping for a downward facing dog. Touch the toes. Bend the knees a lot and just hover here. Drawing the chest toward the thighs here first, and then take the hips to the sky, but leave the knees bent a lot. Letting the back acclimate, lower back acclimate to the toes, downward facing dog. Then slowly start to pedal the feet. Letting the hips shift side to side. They're pressing into the palms of the hands. Externally rotate the upper arm bones. Draw the shoulders away from the ears and let the head be heavy. Find stillness in your downward facing dog. Let's go up to tiptoes. Stretch those toes. And exhale, sink the heels down toward the earth. It's okay if they don't touch. One more time like that. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, release. Inhale, lift the right leg high, three-legged dog. Toes point down toward the ground so the hips are square. Press through the heel. Find length here. And bend this knee and stack the hips here. Open up. Draw the right knee up just a little higher. And then extend that foot. Or extend the leg, pressing through the heel. Hip is still open. And then inhale to press. And come back to your three-legged dog. Inhale to lift. And exhale, draw your knee in toward your chest and step in between your hands. It's okay if it doesn't quite make it, you can help it there. And drop the back knee, flatten out the foot, bring the hands to the thigh to help you up. To our low lunge here. Hands come to the hips, and remember pressing the tailbone down toward the earth. And just like tucking the pelvis so that we keep the spine where we want it. Inhale to lift the chest. The elbows back towards each other, squeezing the shoulder blades. Belly buttons to spine. Then inhale, reach the left hand high. And then exhale, rainbow over, side body stretch. Inhale to lift up. And then exhale, find that side body stretch. Inhale, the left hand up towards the sky once again. And exhale, reach the right hand toward the right corner of your mat. The back of the hand lands on the outside of the thigh or the knee. And take the right elbow back behind you. Maybe the gaze is down toward the ground or back behind you for a little bit more of a twist. Use the left arm as a little bit of leverage to find a little deeper twist. And with that Ujjayi breath, in through the nose and out through the nose. And inhale. And exhale, Inhale, reach the hands for the sky. Exhale, hands come down toward the mat, finding half splits. Maybe you need to slide your right heel forward a little bit. Find that sensation in the hamstring here. Right toes, right foot is flexed, so toes toward the sky. And let's go ahead and wag our tails side to side. Notice any extra sensation here. And drop the pinky edge of the foot out toward the right edge of your mat or your practice space. Let your hips come over to the left. Little stretch for the IT band down the outside of the right leg. Inhale, back to center. Flatten out the foot, hands come to frame the right foot. Moving us, shifting the weight to the left hand. Inhale the right hand up towards the sky. So option here to stay here or tuck the toes and lift the back knee for a little extra heat. Depends on what you're looking for tonight. One more inhale to reach that hand up. Then exhale, reach for the back of the room. And draw big circles with this hand. Inhale to lift up. Exhale to drop back. This time reverse the circles when you reach the top. Exhale down toward the ground. Inhale as you rise up. Exhale. Inhale. And bring the right hand down next to the right foot. Tuck the back toes if they aren't already, and then sweep the right foot up high to the sky once again. Three-legged dog. Press through the right heel, toes down toward the ground, drop your head. Then release the right foot next to left. Inhale, tippy toes. And exhale, sink your heels. Inhale, lift the left foot up. Three-legged dog on this side. Let the right heel sink toward the earth as you reach through the left heel, toes down toward the ground. And bend this knee and stack the hip open here, but spread the shoulders back to the front of your space. And inhale, lift the left knee a little higher. I need some sensation in the glutes, and the hips and the hip flexor. One more inhale to lift it up a little higher. And exhale back into your three-legged dog. Press through the heel once again, toes down toward the ground. Inhale. And exhale, bend this knee, draw it into the chest, and then step through between your hands. Drop the back knee down and flatten out the foot. Hands come to the thigh or right to the hips. Once again, drawing the tailbone down toward the ground, slight tuck of the pelvis. And lift up through the chest. Drawing the elbows together towards the back, squeezing those shoulder blades. And inhale, reach the right hand up. Exhale, rainbow over to the left. Inhale to lift up slightly. And exhale over. And here for one more inhale. And exhale. Inhale, reach the hand toward the sky. And exhale, reach for the left corner of your mat. Back of the hand, finding the outside of the left leg. Draw the left elbow towards the back of your practice space. Gazing down toward the ground or back over your shoulder. One more big breath in. Exhale, release the hands. Reach for the sky. And exhale, hands down toward the earth. Find your half splits on this side. Sliding the foot forward, or the heel forward if you need to find that sensation on the back of the left hip or the hamstring, back of the left leg. Flexing this foot once again, and then just wag your tail side to side. It's fun when you're practicing yoga just to explore the sensations that you feel, being curious about what's happening in your body. And drop the pinky edge of your foot down toward the earth, let your hip sway over to the right. Feel that IT band stretch. Inhale into that sensation. Exhale back to our splits. Flatten out the front foot. Hands come to the mat. Weight into the right hand. Inhale, lift the left hand up toward the sky. Staying here, or option to tuck the back toes and lift the back knee. Up to you. And then we'll move here. Inhale to reach. And exhale, draw the hand back towards the back of the room, on toward the ground, and then inhale as you reach up. Exhale as you come down. Inhale to reach the sky, reverse the circles. Exhale to come forward. Inhale to reach up. Exhale to release. Inhale as you reach. Exhale, bring the left hand down toward the earth. Tuck the back toes if they aren't already. Then sweep the left foot up, back to three-legged dog. One more breath here as you let the right heel sink into the mat. Once again, pressing through the left heel as well. Toes down toward the ground. And exhale, left foot meets right. Inhale to those tippy toes. Exhale, sink the heels. And drop the knees to the mat. Come to your seat. Drawing the hips over to one side or the other. This is another great place for your block or your blanket. If you have one, we'll be doing some seated stretches here. And just even elevating the hips just a little bit helps find a little bit more accessibility here in some of the stretches. So finding staff pose here, toes up towards the sky, flexing the feet. And as you flex the feet, think about drawing the knees up towards the quads, feeling those engage. So you're nice and tall. And hands can come to the floor if they reach, or to your blanket. You drop the shoulders, sitting up nice and tall. This looks like it should be so easy, but it's quite a challenging pose here. So hands on the earth for support, or maybe bring hands to heart center, it doesn't matter. Maybe allow those eyes to close. And it's okay if the knees need to be bent here a little bit, just to have accessibility to the pose. Just want to make yoga feel good. One more breath here in staff pose. Release that effort, blink the eyes open, and draw the right foot into the inner thigh of the left leg. So having a flex on those left toes. The left hand next to the left hip. Inhale, reach the right hand up towards the sky. And then twist your body a little bit so that when we dive forward, reaching for the pinky edge of this left foot. Maybe the hand clasps the outside of the foot, the ankle, the calf, in that forward fold. Inhale to lift up and lengthen the spine. Exhale a little deeper into your forward fold. And one more cycle of breath here. Inhale to come up. Put the right hand on the outside of the right knee and take that leg up and over. Wrap the left arm around that knee and then take the right hand behind you, sitting up nice and tall. And exhale, find your twist, looking over the right shoulder. With each inhale, lengthen the spine, sit up just a little taller. And exhale to twist. Inhale to release. And find your counter twist. So left hand comes behind you, right hand arm on the inside of the right leg. Find a little counter twist. And release. Those legs back out to the front and then just give them a little shake, shake, shake. This time, right foot on the inside of the left foot on the inside of the right leg. Sitting up nice and tall. Right hand comes next to right hip. Inhale, lift the left hand up. And exhale, reach for that, the edge of that foot, ankle or leg, wherever it lands is perfect. Inhale to lengthen the spine. And exhale, find that forward fold. Allowing the knee to be bent as much as it needs to be. Finding acceptance for exactly where we are. And your next inhale, release and come up. Put the left hand outside the left knee and take that leg up and over, pressing the foot firmly in the ground, and then take the right arm and wrap it around that knee. Left hand comes behind. You sit up nice and tall. And exhale into your twist. One more inhale to find that length. And exhale to twist. Inhale through center. Exhale, find that counter twist. Inhale to release. Taking both those legs back out front, give them a shake. And then remove the blanket if you were sitting on one or a pillow. Find yourself down on your back body. Sitting up nice and tall with that spine. Using the abdominals to slowly lower yourself all the way down. When you arrive, draw those knees into the chest because those hugs feel good. Give yourself a big squeeze. And release the feet to the mat. Heels close to the sitting bones, feet about hip width apart. Draw the shoulder blades underneath you. And then find robot arms today. So pressing the triceps into the earth, spreading the fingers wide, so arms alongside the body. On your inhale, lift the hips, press into the arms, let the weight shift to the upper back shoulders. Pressing strongly into the feet to lift the hips. Draw the inner thighs together, the knees energetically towards each other. With each inhale, draw the hips up towards the sky. And think about drawing the chest toward the chin and the chin towards the sky as well. One more. Inhalation. And exhalation. Your next inhale, rise up to tippy toes, release the palms down to the mat, and slowly round your spine, one vertebra at a time, all the way down. Lengthen the right leg and the left leg, and then rebend the right knee and the left knee. Draw your knees into your chest for that big hug. And take the feet up towards the sky, legs up the wall pose. I do this in almost all of my practices. I love this pose. It's a great restorative posture. Let those legs fully relax. The toes are relaxed, the feet are relaxed. And hands can be on the hamstrings for support or down on the earth. Palms are down. Whenever you're on your back body, I invite you to close down the eyes. Closing the eyes takes out that sense of taking in less information, more willingness to settle into this present moment. Notice what's going on the inside. Slowly start to bend the knees into the chest. Draw one hand to each knee. Bring them into the chest and then out wide toward the shoulders. Continuing these circles, draw those knees away from each other and then together. Draw them into the chest, away from each other and together. Separate circles for each knee. And then reverse the circles, draw the knees away from you, out apart from each other. And then in together into the chest. One more circle just this way. Draw those knees toward the shoulders. Reach the hands for the hamstrings here. Rest here in a modified happy baby pose. Option to reach for clasping one of the wrists. Staying here for your happy baby. Just notice the back body fully on the mat. And find some movement side to side. We want to take the full variation of the pose. Reaching the arms on the inside of the knees, reaching for the outside edges of the feet. But also opt for those ankles. And once again, stillness or movement. And tap into what your body needs tonight from your practice. Wherever you are, find stillness in the center. Bring the bottoms of the feet together. Knees are still out wide. Reach underneath the heels to find the outside ankle bones. Draw the feet towards your center. And slowly release the feet just as they are down to the mat. Knees out wide. Recline butterfly. Options for the hands. Cactus arms up overhead for that openness. Or looking for that connection, one hand to heart, one hand to belly. And close down the eyes if they aren't already closed. Back to that sense of love and gratitude. And this time cultivating a little love and gratitude for yourself. For all the ways that you show up in your life. Every day. For those times that we don't do it quite perfectly, we're doing the best that we can. She takes the blame. She covers the shame. From here, extend your right leg out long and your left leg out long. Release the right arm, with a hand down to the mat. Left arm, left hand down to the mat. And your final pose for practice tonight. And the last wiggles out. Tucking those shoulders underneath you once again. Broadening through the collarbone. Finding your heart here. In our Sukhasana, there's one goal, to release, to let go. Allow yourself to be just as perfect as you are. Bring some awareness to the sensation in your toes. Notice how they relax they are as they flop out open to the side. Notice the heaviness of the heels, the sensation of the calves on the mat. And the heaviness of the pelvis and the hips. Noticing the gentle rise and fall of the belly. Notice the rise and fall of the chest. Finding a deep appreciation, love and gratitude for those organs inside our bodies that just do all that they do automatically. With gratitude for that. Notice the feeling of your back body, your shoulders, and the weight of your arms on the mat. Notice how relaxed your fingers are. Bring the awareness to the heaviness of the head. And the lightness in the eyes. Softness in the face. Allowing the tongue to come away from the roof of the mouth. And then notice the slight upward curl of the lips. A little inner smile. For the next few minutes, enjoy your Sukhasana.
Speak a little louder, reach out. You know that I'm proud and I can't get the words out. I wanna be with you. Something's happening to me. My friends say I'm acting peculiar. Come on, baby, we better make a start. Better make it soon before we break my heart.
Slowly starting to invite breath deeper into your belly. And that deeper inhale. Allowing the exhale to escape through the lips. One more deep breath in. Open mouth to exhale. Starting to wiggle the fingers and the toes. Finding some movement for the wrists and the ankles. Reach the arms up overhead and drawing the legs together. Take a big inhale, whole body stretch. And then bend the knees into the chest. Give yourself one more squeeze. And then roll onto your right side. Pausing for a full round of breath. When you're ready, press yourself up to a seat. Allow the eyes to stay closed. Sitting up nice and tall, reaching the crown of the head towards the sky. And bringing hands to prayer in front of the heart. And gently bowing the head. Thank you so much for showing up today, sharing your love and your light on this beautiful Mother's Day. Hoping you feel immense love and gratitude for the mamas out there, for the feminine figures in our life, for that feminine energy that rounds out everything else. Have a beautiful rest of your evening. Namaste. All right, gang. You did it. All right, if you want to unmute yourself, then you can check in real quick.
Thank you, Lisa.
You're welcome, Jane. Good to see you.
That was wonderful.
Oh, good. I'm so glad. All right. You have a great rest of your evening.
Thank you.
All
Thanks, Mom.
You're welcome.